Hi, everybody. I haven't posted. Hold, please. I was going to. I swear. I swear I was. I am super behind actually. I don't even have any of my No! Oh god, he's really on the ground. If that's possible. Okay. He's saved. He's a fucking thickly motherfucker. There. Don't move, god damn it. Okay. Shart time. Caught you, bitch. Okay, that feels good. Okay, I don't remember what I said my warm up was gonna be this week, so it's really anyone's guess. Yippee! Okay, had to add a little flair on that. Sus against the world. Probably swap this as well. Oh yeah, I forgot he. Oh yeah. Son of a bit. I barely moved. You sick fuck. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, yeah, I want to look at that. Hi, how are you? Oh, hell yeah, brother. I think that's what life is all about. Okay. I'm pretty good. Rover is not collaborating with me very well. It's his birthday today, but he's a little piece of shit. He's a dickhead. And keeps falling off my shoulder. He may be he's being upside down. There's nothing else I can do. He's fallen like 6 times already. So okay. Anyway. Warm-ups. Okay. God. I'm a bit all over the place at the moment. Okay, I'm moving chat back to its God-given spot. Um no. Please focus. Again and again. Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna swap this. Okay. 6. Why did I do this to myself? Whatever. Okay. Illustration, warm-ups, templates, last warm-up template, I promise. Open. Okay. Now I can slap you over there. I made like I think so hopefully, hypothetically, I will have to delete them every time. Cause okay. The way the Clip Studio Paint speed paint function works is it records everything in your file. So every like edit you make, it takes note of the edits. It's not like doing an actual full-length video recording. It's like a history of every mark and edit that you've made. So all in all, that's like easier than the alternative, which is like getting out a full recording software and light baseline arc. Um Hold on. Very bad. Hello. Oh. Okay, world's longest Shanna's ending. Whoa! Dude, Owen was like, oh my god, I hate my hair because she trimmed the sides short, but the top is still curly and longish. And she was like, I'm sorry, why didn't you say anything until after I was all done? And I was like, it's alright, hair grows back and yours won't take long. Y- now you now you can have a cold head for summer. So true. He was like, no, it'll take forever. I promised him that it wouldn't. And he was like, you don't know that. Oh my god, I have haircuts. I'm the same way about haircuts though. I'm a um I'm a hair carer. If my hair isn't um like exactly how I want it, I basically freak the fuck out. But to be fair, if he liked it the way that it was, he shouldn't have had to cut it, in my opinion. Um Even though it was fucking ugly and kind of goofy looking. If that's the way he liked it, I don't think he should have had to cut it. I think it was kind of unfair that he had to cut it. Um, cuz if he liked it the way it was and then he didn't like it after it was cut, it was like, okay, that just means he liked it the way that it was. But certainly not my problem there. I felt bad that he liked it. She was like, it's like, okay, man. Because he wanted to grow it out. So I'm scared of him cutting it um, more than he already has had it cut. I'm surprised he cut it at all. Um, Considering how much, like, he was, like, freaking out uh, about the trim we were asking him to get last time. So why he willingly cut it is beyond me, but not much I can do, I suppose. Okay, line art is actually not many people know this, but line art is really hard. Too far over. Get rid of it. It's bad. Okay. Well, I hope he ends up liking whatever he gets. Not that dark. There you go. He did, and I felt bad, and so did mom. She's like, I'm sorry, I promise it will grow back. I just don't know why he cut it all. Yeah. And I think that's why everyone's confused. I feel bad, but it'll be alright. I feel like everyone's feeling in this house. My hair is already getting too long, but I think I didn't cut it short enough. Okay. You know how normally my hair gets cut too short and I get upset and it's like, ugh, it's too short, I'm ugly, and then it's fine, like maybe 4 days later. Because it grows to the optimal length in like a week, maybe less. I think she cut it at the optimal length to start. So it feels like I have to get my hair cut faster, which isn't even true because I still can't put my hair up properly. Normally when I can pull it up and not have any hair fall out, that's when it needs to be cut bad. And I still can't do that. I just feel like it's more hair than normal. Sorry, River, you're still not out suffering from upside down timeout. So Snon does. So does Ons. Dad has male pattern baldness. So true. Screw it again. I feel like your hair probably and I hate to get controversial with you because it's your hair, but your hair probably grows at the same rate as ours does, but since it's curlier, you can't tell as quickly, which does suck. Um and I am sorry. Cuz every time you get it cut, either I can't tell or you cut off so much that is like super obvious. And there's like no like light trim. You know what I mean? And I'm sure you feel similarly where it feels like um all of it's gone all of a sudden. Yeah, I mean, I think his main problem was like, you look different. Okay, me. And I'm like, okay, same. So I think it's mostly you change rather than the cut itself. But I'm just like, cut it at all. Don't do that, man. I mean, I feel like this is just like a classic kid thing. I feel like I've I didn't I don't remember you cutting your hair as a kid. So I was like, well, it was bound to happen at least once between the three of us. You can't just get out of one of your kids cutting their hair without your knowledge. Kid right of has, I agree. I never pulled any of that shit, but that's just cuz I think there's when I was a kid, I don't think I gave a fuck. I don't ever remember thinking about my hair at a certain age. And then once I hit like middle school, then I was like, I love that it's so long. And then I got sick of that because I was like, it has to be short. I'm a guy now. And then I realized it's ugly that way. Um, it sucks. Cause then I just felt like I looked like a butch lesbian, which is great for the butch lesbians out there, but I am not that. So I got upset. And now I have the haircut. I found the sweet spot, and I think I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life. I feel like that's good. No more experimentation. I found what I liked. And you can kind of style it too. Like it's long enough to mess with it. Um Thank you. It looks really good right now in particular. Um but it's not anything um it's not too long to the point where it's like annoying to deal with, because it once it gets to the point where I can put it up in a ponytail without any trouble, it starts to get harder to brush. Which isn't a huge deal overall. Um, but it is um lightly annoying. Whew. Um, hopefully it'll grow back by. I wish she had done this during the summer and not like shortly before school ends. So, because if his friends don't like it, then it becomes an actual problem. You know what I mean? Um, because then his friends will like bully him or whatever the hell. Because his friends aren't very nice. I really hit the ABA because a kid at the center, Mr. Cars, hated his hair. So I've just been. It's just hair. You'll forget it in a month. You look fly as hell though. I didn't say that to either of them. Right now, I hate it short, and I forget that. And you say that every time, where you're just like, this sucks and is awful. I'm going to kill myself. Um, and I feel like you typically get a trim, but on occasion you're like, fuck it, let's go a little shorter. Um, and then you get sad. Not sad, but like you're not a fan. I feel like ugh, that sneeze ruined my life. I don't know why it was so bad. Why the fuck did I do that? I need more bobby pins. Not the bobby pins, dude. Be finally fun piece. They're all over the bathroom all the time. I feel like layers are not the move for you. Now, feel free to tell me to kill myself. But you can't see them anyway. And they just make it harder to put your hair up. I know, I'm sorry. It's because it's short. I don't care. I think it's funny. No, you may live layers. Thank you for my life. I appreciate it. No, I wouldn't say they're ugly. I just can't see them. They get lost in all the curls, so they may as well not be there. And so at that point, you're just causing yourself trouble. I feel like I think it might be because you can't put it up properly. Rather than the actual look necessarily. Not to like psychoanalyze you or whatever. It's your hair. You get to decide the speed at which you hate it or like it. But from what I've noticed, I can't see it. But I guess you'd notice more things similar to that than I would. Um But again, I'm about my hair because by this time, I'm like, fuck yeah, my hair is great. Is it because it's long? Hopefully you'll remember all this. For the next time. Yes, okay. I pray you remember. I was supposed to get this isn't about hair anymore. But I was supposed to get the Met Gala design done, the like fancy version, and the um KGB um what the fuck. Oh yeah, the rose colored painting. That was supposed to be done by tomorrow, I believe. If I want to keep on track for my portfolio. And honestly, I did that one the one drawing of the woman in the shadows. I feel like that's good enough to go ahead and say don't tell anyone. I'd say that's good enough to throw in a portfolio. So that's nice, but like at the same time I should really pay more attention. I kind of forgot about the summer semester though. When I was making that list. And like schedule for my portfolio. No. So as a result, I'm already behind because I didn't fucking think any of that through. Which is my bad, to be fair. I just wish it wasn't. That was a really good line. Can I get a hell fucking yeah? I'm kind of, hold on. I wrote all of them in my calendar. Well, I also wrote them in Google Docs, which is way easier to access. Cuz I'm trying to push myself. In regards to the portfolio, cuz I'd like to try and I want to feel confident in the stuff that I'm putting in my portfolio. Um but I also don't want to put super old stuff in it because I keep not doing my sketchbook. This is my fucking fault. But as a result of me not doing my sketchbook, I have to find other things to post for the week. Which means I have to look through my old shit. I have to look through my old drawings as a result, and a lot of the stuff that is good is like upwards of a year old. Because normally I have extremely productive summers where I draw a lot and it's all really great because school's out for summer and I'm ready to fucking rock. Except this past summer I didn't have that extremely productive period of time like I typically do every summer, so I'm running out of good shit. Otherwise, I could just put a bunch of hello. Oh, it's the I was like, what the fuck? Where is it? Hello? Where's my brush? But I have to scrape the bottom of the barrel for all this stuff because I don't have anything on the newer side. Like I don't have anything from summer of 2023 because I didn't do anything. Unfortunately, I also have a nasty habit of doing fan art, which isn't a bad thing. I enjoy doing it. I have fun, etc., etc. Um, but I don't know if the people at in the admissions office or whoever the fuck is looking at the portfolios sees that, I feel like they won't be as keen on um what am I fucking allergic, man? What is going on? Anyway, uh cuz there's thank you. Um Bro, it's the pollen outside. Is it? I was outside earlier and I haven't been this bad. Oh my god. Like I had tried to ride my bike, right? Covered the bitch in pollen. Cause dust is from like human skin or whatever. I think. Don't fucking quote me on that or anything, but I think it is. Let me Google that. What is dust? Oh hey. Happy to have you ever so briefly. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a good one. Okay, sand, soil, fragments of organic tissue. So some of it is skin. Um, is what that implies to me. But it's not all skin. Um, oh my god. I gotta kill myself. Ugh. But, the, I had, my bike was covered to the bitch in pollen. Cause I haven't touched it in a while. Which, I wanted my plan, right? And was talking about something else, but it doesn't matter. I have moved on. I the my plan was once I start going to different four-year school, cuz right now I'm going to a community college. Once I start going to different four-year school, I work really close to different four-year school. So when I go to different four-year school, I can work, and then when I need to go to class, cuz a lot of them will probably be in person because it's going to be like art and shit, um I will simply bike there, but I have to get used to riding my bike because I'm going to be real upfront and honest with you. They say it's as easy as it's like riding a bike. I have forgotten how to fucking ride a bike. That is not a skill I have kept, to be completely honest with you. So riding a bike is actually scary as shit. I'm gonna fall over. I need my training wheels back. And it's not that I can't, ride the bike. I can, but when you're riding on the road, you have to signal which direction you're turning. And to do that, you have to signal with your hands. And that means you have to take your hands off the handlebar, just one though, to do that. And I would be riding on the street partially. Um to get to other four-year school. Um and so yeah, I don't love that it's hard. So I wanted to take the summer to make sure I was back in the groove of riding a bike. But now my bike is fucking broken. And either it's because it's a piece of shit and I bought it really cheap, or it's because I broke it and the bike is fine and I just broke it. Cause there's this thing, so there's uh what is it? they're gears. Bikes have gears and you can shift the gears like a car. Bikes are a lot more similar to a car than you'd think. But point is I was shifting the gear and the gear didn't make it to the next gear. Um um so I got distracted. What was I saying? I saw you. So shifting gears. Right. So the gear jumped or whatever to the next one, except it didn't make it or something and fucked up the shit. And so now the wheels don't move. So if you physically I I dragged mom out on this bike ride because I didn't want to go by myself. I notoriously get bored. I don't have my earbuds anymore. I've lost the the wireless ones. I had two wired ones. I lost one of the wired ones. And then the last wired set that I had is at work now and they don't work anymore. So I am I have zero pairs of earbuds. And even if I did find the teal ones again, they're kind of dog shit. They're really, really short. And since I'm riding a fucking bike, the wires are already going to be an issue. So the longer the wires, like the medium length the wires, the better. Because if they're too long, they get like stuck in the bike probably. But if they're long enough, you can move your leg. And if your phone's in your pocket, you're good. Um, but so I asked, I was like, yeah, I don't have earbuds. And dad was like, oh, well, we have extra here. You can have some from the plane ride. And I was like, these are going to be the worst earbuds I've ever used in my life. And he was like, they're actually pretty good. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Happy to hear that. And then I plugged them in and they were in fact the worst fucking earbuds I've ever used. I think it's because dad has only ever bought himself poor person shitty earbuds, so he doesn't know what good audio sounds like. Because he's a fucking cheapskate. Love you, dad. Please get well soon. Um And it's not like I'm running around with like the best audio quality, but god damn it, at least I don't get the $3 earbuds from the dollar store. Um or use the ones from the free ones from the fucking airplane. Cuz we have free earbuds at work where we will give them out and you can keep them. And they were about that quality. I have a pair of those that I use sometimes at work. I have stopped using them because they're so dog shit. Now I use headphones, which I fucking hate doing. I can't stand doing it. I miss my earbuds so bad. I wish they hadn't broke. You know, I'm doing pretty good on my bubbles, so I might as a light extra treat get myself some earbud replacements. I'm also thinking about getting myself like a little like a zipper case for the wireless ones that I used to have. So I can put them in the zipper case and then attach them to my keys. I never lose my keys. I know where my keys are all the time cuz I know they're important. So I want Beats so bad. Beats are great. And I wish those Beats that I had bought didn't suck shit for what I wanted them for. Because I'm not going to wear headphones around places. I don't like, first of all, when I'm bike riding, you know, the once a year that I do that, um, I I prefer hearing what's going on around me. Personally, I don't know if everybody else likes that, but when I'm on the road and there are other cars and and there are cars and I'm not in a car, I like to hear what's going on. People who can wear earbuds and have the confidence to just walk around, crazy. Not me. I have to be completely and entirely aware of my surroundings at all times. I wore my headphones for walking to the parking garage once at work, and I was like, that will not be happening again. Because I had worn them both, and then I ended up taking one out, and it still wasn't good enough. So I was like, Because there's. I will get to your adult lunchable thing in a minute. I love you so much. The the crosswalk doesn't have a light at it. And typically more people are turning right on the street that I'm crossing than they are turning left. And so if I don't know that someone's turning right, I could die. Because to be honest with you, cars are stupid as shit. They do not give a fuck whether you live or die. It's kind of fucked up, to be honest with you. I'm a car hater. Once I'm a pedestrian, I become extremely cocky. Like when you're driving, you're like, why did that guy cross the road? He shouldn't have done that, blah 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 blah. I'm pedestrian brained now. Which I take pride in myself. But like there's this video or whatever where it's just like wave a brick around while you're crossing the street, you'll feel much safer. And there's loose bricks on the side of the road right now. Hold on. I'm having too many things to talk about, so I have to write it down. I'm giving us an itinerary of things to talk about. Anyway, point is I'm going to pick up one of the bricks and I'm going to start waving it around to threaten the cars, because some of them sit in the crosswalk. A cop did it. I was like, you piece of shit, get out of the fucking crosswalk. It makes sense that you're doing this, but I think you should kill yourself. And so I make a conscious effort not to do that. Even though it's kind of hard because if you're turning right, you need to pull up to see. That's okay. Speaking of cars, are you gonna get here soon? Oh, you pulled into the driveway. Yes, go on. Do 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 do. My water. Rover, you piece of shit. I just needed to throw away something. God, is that too much to ask, Rover? Fuck, I know it's your birthday, but Jesus Christ. He was so reserved. Ugh. Her hair was dark, and her eyes were brown. And I tried to turn, and I turned off the car, and I started gathering my stuff. Then the car started moving. And I was like, what the fuck? That's when I realized I was moving. And oh, fuck, it's parked in. That's so scary. If I do that, my car yells at me. I don't think the van is that advanced for you to be doing that kind of shit. We gotta get you a car though. We gotta so you can relearn how to drive. No, dude, my Versa doesn't let me turn off until I park it. Yeah. Oh wait. No, you took the van, right? Yeah, I took it. I'm sorry. You should probably remind. It's Friday tomorrow, so I feel like. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Cause I saw your car. When I came home, so. And when I dragged mom out to the bike ride, and then made her, carry the bike home, because we couldn't walk the bike home because the fucking wheels are stuck, so we had to take turns carrying the damn thing home. And like, luckily we weren't super far into the ride, like we hadn't even made it down the road yet, like all the way, but it was still a long ass road considering we had to carry a whole ass bike around with us. So we work 9 to 6 tomorrow, so I can't get the loan or anything. Oh. So how the fuck are you supposed to get this damn loan? Do you have to wait until the week after? I'm getting antsy for you. I'm like, let's get this fucking car, man. I'm sick of this shit. And I don't even do anything. I was okay. I'm just excited for you to get your car. I know how excited you are to decorate. Na, na, it's to be loved, no, no. It's to be remembered. If I want tomorrow and I'm gone, I'm gone. Nothing's forever now. This John. Self-reflection is my raw emotion. Make me less of a man. I'm becoming an old man when it comes to my car, because my old car used to have CDs, right? That's great. Shout out CDs. Love you, CDs. You have done no wrong. But I've been using Spotify in my car instead, not because my car doesn't take CDs. I have a CD player in there. Very important. But I use I use Spotify more often because I listen to the album of the week or whatever. And I always get excited that I can do that. I'm like, yay, album of the week time or whatever. If the album is good, if the album is bad, I put on something else. Don't tell anyone. But the my CD player would literally never fucking hurt me, cuz I keep putting on a song or whatever, and I put on like a playlist and whatnot, and then a song that comes on and I don't want to fucking listen to it. I'm like, let's get rid of this shit. I don't want to hear this right now. So I'll go to skip it, but because my car is a piece of fucking shit, it won't skip it. Not every time, but sometimes. And it's often enough to the point where it pisses me off. And I'm like, you want to know what this... Because, okay, it's a newer car, right? It's only a couple of years old. And I... Ooh, the hook is killing me, man. But in my old car, I could skip every song if I wanted. Because it was a fucking CD player and it wasn't that big of a deal. Um, but now that I use my phone and Spotify, it's like two pieces of technology that are like like less inclined to work than my CD player, because my CD player has one job, and that is play CDs. And if it can't do that, I simply get a new CD player. It's it's as simple as that. I just get something else. I get a different CD player. Um cuz CD players should be able to skip songs. I'm sorry. I hate to get controversial. Um but that is a function that a CD player should in fact have. Um it just sucks that with like technological advances there's more problems that arise with the technological advances. So it's kind of like, why are we advancing in the first place if we aren't like ready to do that? Just curious. Take your time to answer, like really no big. Um but I'm not going to stop listening to Spotify even as much as I bitched about it just now. Um I um I have Spotify minutes to gain. Not that I need them. I just like to have fun and be competitive and annoying. Um cuz last year I wasn't personally impressed with my minute count. I only had like 50 something thousand. I was like, that is not good enough. We can do better. Luckily this year I have the stupidest, fakest job possibly of all time. So I just listen to music all damn day. Except during lunch, I have to put on my YouTube. Obviously. I watch about 5 minutes of that and then I turn that off. It's in God's will, I think. Okay, the phone hook. We did not need to do all that, but that's fine. Okay, then we've got this fuck ass. Oh, the phone is hanging off. I forgot. What something that haunts me to this very day is on the drawing I had done of Flash on the phone. And I've posted it a couple different times, colored a couple different ways, cuz I had done like a more retro style version of that drawing, and um that the first time I had noticed, I was like, damn, I didn't do um a chord on the phone. I'm gonna have to make sure I do that if I ever finish this in a way that I'd like to post it. Now, I haven't finished it in a way I'd like to post it, but I did redo the line art and I recolored it. I haven't redone the background because he's like interacting with the space. Because I had drawn it under the intention that he was, um, leaning against a table or whatever. And but I never drew the table. So what I ended up doing when I posted it that second time was I had just cropped it so you couldn't see that he wasn't leaning on anything, because I never finished it. And the worst part about all this is I still fucking forgot to add the cord. Um I can't fucking believe I forgot the cord again. Like that's, I think, to be frank, quite disgusting. And I literally could just I could find like a brush and it'd be fine. I like a curly phone cord brush. I That's something I've always wanted to do, is make my own brushes, cuz I feel like I have very niche desires for brushes. So I'm always like looking for very hyper specific things. Um and either I can find them and they look really great, but I have to pay for them, or they fucking suck so bad and they're free. And like I love free, so like I obviously download the free one, but they suck really bad. Or it's like not quite what I meant, like they're almost getting it, but not quite. Um and it's like, thank you for your service for the free brush, but this is unfortunately terrible. Um I keep meaning to make a list of brushes that I think would be helpful, but I never seem to get around to it. Say shit. Little angled, I think. Somewhere far away, baby. I'm a free fan. If I was ever gonna make anything, like brushes or whatever, assets of any kind, it'd all be free. If I was going to let other people use them. Because the brush, people who sell brushes, it's like, okay, that makes sense, but what if I was suicidal and want you to give me the brush for free? What then? What would you do? Um, there's another thing that I wanted to do that was like art related, where I was like compiling all of the like a bunch of cool resources and shit and making like a library out of it or whatever. I'm sure I'm not the first motherfucker to have this idea, but I feel like it would just be cool. I've started it a couple of times where like I had planned on I'd planned like the different sections of the hypothetical website that I'd be using. Um but I never really get that far. All right, make it feel good, make it feel good. Make it feel good, make it feel good. Make it feel good, make it feel good. Ooh, that was a good line. What the fuck? Compliments, please. I'm going to need a little compliment for that one. Was when That one was shittier, but that's okay. Don't fucking worry about it. Eh. There we go. It's because I use my wrist and not my arm. Not that my arm is much better at this. Like, hello? I'm trying to teach myself to play Osu with my shoulder. But it's very fucking hard to do. Because I'm not at an optimal desk height for that kind of shit. Is this even light? I meant to say dark. I was drawing the line like it was dark. It's not. Okay, that's good. Okay, then the inside is dark. Hosier, just like I was afraid of. Oh, no, that's okay. Oh, absolutely not. No, that's good. Thank you, Frank. I'm spending too much time alone. Horses gallop to the throne. We're behaving like teenagers. Some good my parents home. I don't live in Denver. Green skies will keep it warm. I'm not super excited to do the leaves. Either I am lazy about it or I get rid of the leaves. I don't think there's any in between. I don't need to be working on this for any longer than necessary. Oh, fuck. Another vertical straight line. Somebody do something. Hey, ooh, girl. Whoa. Stop doing that. Stop. Thank you. Great. It's time to go to sleep. I just gonna have a pretty dream. Baby girl, if you knew what I know. Knew what I know. Okay, that one wasn't so bad. I really need to work on my line confidence. I feel a little ruined. By stupid, shitty ass Pinterest advice that I listened to when I was like 15. Is ended. I'll ask. Is gone for 20 minutes. LMAO. Well, welcome back. It's good to have you again. I saved my conversations for when you were back. The ones that I wrote down. Because I haven't told you yet, and I very excited to share. I'm back with dinner. Let's go. Happy dinner. The happiness while you wait. Beneath the light of the moon. You sing a love song that ended. You what was gone? I don't remember. Of dawn, you and the song have gone. The day lingers on. The melody lingers on. Sorry. Wait, I didn't do anything. So it couldn't have been that. Like something we did, that is. I must have said something. Summer pass away. Okay. Beneath the light of the moon. There's a blast song. Sorry. Your love song that ended. It ended too soon. You send it. Break of dawn. You and the song are gone. Oh fuck, I have to run an ad. The lingers on. I wish I could finish the warm-ups faster, but I'm working on things that are slow. Like there's no way around it. I'm not very quick with my line work. It's typically my downfall, in fact. But anyway, I'm gonna run an ad really quick, and then when we're back, I have stuff to talk about. So I will return shortly. Everybody sit tight during the ad. Okay, I'm back now. Sorry I left before you sent that. Um, bad stuff, arguably. It's not bad as in I want to kill myself about it. It's bad kind of funny. No, hold on. It's bad funny. It's not okay, it's not great, but like it's funny. So oops, sorry Rover. Forgot it's your fuck ass birthday. Um no. The parking garage that I park in, right? Um for work. I have to fucking park there because that's the only location at which parking is free and I'm not paying to go to work. Fuck you. Anyway, the hello? Uh the parking garage is a piece of shit. Absolutely not. I agree. Yes. Fuck you. I'm not doing that. Suck my nuts. Basically. And they've earned that. They've earned that suck my nuts. Pretty hardcore, I might add. So, anyway, I arrive. Pretty typical time. I don't remember when this was. I think it was a couple days ago. Within the week, certainly, right? And so I always take the stairs. Half because recently the elevators have been broken. And the other half because it's good to get my steps in. The more I walk, the less I have to walk while I'm at work and at home. So it works out great. So, I take the stairs. Not a huge deal. I don't care. Except this particular day, I was, minding my business walking down the stairs, as I always do, and typically there are no issues. Well, okay, that's a fucking lie. A couple weeks ago, possibly upwards of a month ago, I was walking down the stairs, and one of the stairs was like crumbling. It was still usable. I'm sensing we run into an issue. We do. But here's the issue from about a month ago. The the stair crumbled, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Glad to see the infrastructure that I use to go to work every day is intact and well kept. But I move on, that like within the day, there is like a reinforcement piece to keep the stair together. Like it's all good. They fixed it pretty quick. I was like, all right, efficient with it. So moving forward to a couple days ago, I'm walking down the stairs and there's like rubble from what I can only assume, because all the stairs are intact in the area, is from the ceiling. And the ceiling on this particular level of the staircase is technically the underside of the flight of stairs above, the second flight of stairs. I am walking down, well, the third flight of stairs. I'm walking down, well, I believe it's the first flight of stairs, and then up above it is the second flight of stairs to get to the third floor. It's the ceiling that crumbled onto the ground. And it's just big hunks of concrete from the flight of stairs above. Now, I walked into this and I was like, "Oh, cool. That's really interesting." I am happy to see that happening. So, I walk past it cuz what the fuck am I supposed to do? It's rubble. So I just move on. I'm like, "Yep. That all checks out. Let's move on." And so I do. And so I come back that evening or afternoon to go home, and the staircase is blocked off. And I go, oh, okay. And it says either take the elevators or the flight of stairs on the other side of the building. I was like, I'm not walking all the way to the other side of the building to take the fucking stairs. Okay, I'm normal. I'm gonna take the elevator. And I'd have to walk through the parking garage. And people are stupid as shit in this parking garage. If I take the if I walk across the parking garage to get to the other flight of stairs, I am getting hit by a car. Like, folks are not super wise. It's like the parking garage, half the damn point is to leave the parking garage. So surely you've seen somebody walk around the parking garage before. You know, there's no shot that you haven't, because you leave the car. That's why we park here. It's to leave. It's not like it's filled with people all the damn time, but you know what the parking garage is for. It's to it's to exit. I'm getting rid of the leaves. I'm not fucking doing them. We parked to leave. Exactly. So we that's cool. Um sorry about the random light coming from my window. There is nothing I can do. Um but the kind of ethereal, so true. It's kind of annoying when it gets directly in my eye, but that's fine. Um the when to chill. Um what the fuck was I saying? I was talking about the parking garage. I had a point, I just don't remember where I was going with it. Happens. If you can take my hand. Oh yeah. So the parking garage asked us to take the elevator or whatever. Or use the other stairs. So I'm obviously using the elevator. Because I'm not, like, I know all that shit I just said about getting my steps in and blah blah blah. I don't actually care that much, especially when there are some dumbass idiots who use this fucking parking garage. Considering I have literally almost crashed into someone as a result of them going the wrong way through the parking garage. I'm sorry. I am not walking through the parking garage more than I already have to. I will take the risks associated with the walk I have at current. You certainly lose me when you ask me to walk any more than that. So I don't. So the past couple days, I've been taking the elevator. It's only the first flight of stairs, so um I took the first flight of stairs and then walked the rest. I'm sorry, I took the first flight, got stopped before I got onto the fuck ass flight of stairs, then took the elevator. That was just this morning because I thought they might have fixed the debris. And they got rid of the debris, but they didn't fix the ceiling. Probably because they don't know how. And honestly, I wouldn't either. But at this point, I'm of the sole belief, I'm of the opinion that we should just tear the building to the ground and start over, because it's fucking bad. The elevators, which I don't love taking because they make scary sounds when when you're in there, um the elevators are broken all the damn time. Fix everything. It's the elevators that are broken, the parking ticket where you pay at. I have never in my life had problems with the ticket dispenser. The place where you get your tickets works like a fucking charm. So you know they're getting paid cuz they have the ticket system always working. Exiting is another story though. So you can get in the damn parking garage all you want. But as soon as you want to get out, that's where we start to have trouble. Which sucks because that's my favorite part is leaving this hellhole. So, I'm not even done with my parking garage story. Yesterday, there was a sign that said from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. I think. This level is closed for power washing. I go, okay, cool, sounds good. I'm not going to be here during those hours, so no trouble at all. And that was yesterday. And I was like, either they're going to do that later this evening, or they're going to, or they're going to do it later that day, or or they've already done it. And I was looking around and I was like, this pretty much looks the same, so they're probably going to do it later tonight. So I see the sign again when I come back, and it's before 11 p.m. So no change. And so then I come in this morning and there are maintenance guys all over the place. And I'm like, "Oh, are these the power washing guys?" And I get up there and yeah, it is the fucking power washing guys who said they'd be on the level that I park on all the damn time from, remember, 11 to 7. It's fucking like 8:15 now, so they're like an hour late. And everything still looks grungy, so I can't even tell you what they were doing if they were there last night at all. So I think that's really fucking funny. And then I come back later this afternoon and nothing's changed. It's all the same. It's still ugly and disgusting. And a while back, this was when I was going to school rather than working here. But the shit. What was I saying? I wasn't working, I was going to school instead. Damn. I don't remember what I was going to say. It is annoying. Yeah. And the more shit that happens, the more I'm like, okay, how about we find someplace else to park? But there's nowhere else I can go. So I just don't know what to do. Cuz I was thinking about if somebody had been standing or walking down the stairs when the rubble fell from the fucking ceiling of the stairs. Somebody could have got, it was a huge ass chunk that fell from the ceiling. Someone could have gotten seriously fucking hurt. So like, yeah, I am not a fan of this parking garage. And no one else seems to be a fan of the parking garage either. And I can't even blame them, because it's a shitty ass, fucky ass. Okay, that's like crazy. So I I don't know if you can sue for not getting hurt. Because they've blocked it off now, so it's not like they haven't warned anybody that it happened. And the debris is gone. So they cleaned that shit up. It's just a matter of the parking garage not feeling comfortable with someone walking underneath there again, considering it's volatile. Or whatever. Me making it was actually I was to get money. That's me about the elevator. I'm gonna sue because I get diabetes from not being able to walk up and down the stairs. That's pretty niche, and you'd have to argue pretty hard for that, but I think I could handle it. Okay, sorry. I was exporting my bullshit. But yeah, I don't know what to do about the parking garage. The more shit that I see occur, the less excited I am. And not that I was ever really excited to be in the fucking parking garage to begin with, but I am even less excited now that things are happening, possibly leading to injury. Okay, 48. The power rushing guys didn't even really do anything. I had made sure to check their work when I had come home or whatever, and it looked like ass. You could tell exactly where they had stopped power washing because there was a bunch of chipped paint from like where they had power washed the not great. I was just curious, to see if they were that if they'd actually get anything done. And they fucking didn't. It still looks like shit in there. Oh yeah. And don't let me fucking forget about one of the lighting fixtures that fell out of the ceiling and could have caused damage to someone's car. I don't think it did, but again, they're getting really fucking lucky with all this shit that goes on, particularly on my floor. I don't know if they only ever pay attention to the first floor or the second floor, which is where all of their hotel guests typically park because they've got like a few like 6 or 7 spots where the like Hilton Head hotel member, I don't, it's not that, but um epic dude, I just received that. I even got a notification on my fucking computer, so can I get a let's go? Dun, dun, dun. And I don't know when I would go up. Dreams of open. 8th grade. Okay, that's next Saturday. So we would go to Great Wolf Lodge, and then we would go to home. That's very soon. I agree. Let's ask him. I'm gonna ask him for another date. Is there? Well, shit. Then the week after that is the lighting fixtures at the zoo. I would be work. I thought you got Friday off. Well, at least the game would be later in the day. It was too late. My bad. Oh. Like, I mean, still, it was a hope, a dream. Um, what day? Summer schedules start June. Okay, that fucking sucks shit. Is there a? So next Friday's my last Friday. So the third? No, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong one. That's the 7th. So but we do Great Wolf. Then the 15th is Zoo Lights. So I feel like the 22nd is nice. If that is plausible. Okay. Anyway, let's get back into that. So we have this all finished. I was gonna do some line art and color it nicer. Wow. And now find. Okay. Okay, that's good. I forgot about my. Your hold? Oh. You should probably go upstairs and deal with that. Because I got my shit dealt with. Oh, fuck. Do they fucking issue a late fee in May 14th? That ain't late. I don't understand what's going on with that. And you can't call tomorrow because you're going to be at work. Find. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to give him a cane. I don't think we would need the cane anymore. Because I had a. Oh, you had a. Sorry. I mean, to be fair, initially, it wasn't your bad. The fact that they gave you the shit in the first place is not your bad. Forgetting about it now. Unfortunately, there is not much I can do for you there. But maybe a nice reminder somewhere. I've found that the best way to remind me literally anything is to put a post-it note on my phone. Probably tape it if you need it longer than a day. But with the post-it note on my phone, since it's only on halfway, right? It's annoying. And I have to hold it and see it. I typically will put it in a little in further. So I don't see it while I'm on my phone, but I can feel it. It worked really, really great. I had told myself I needed to write something down on my calendar, and I was literally about to get in bed, but I needed to read still because I do all my whiteboard stuff, and then I tuck myself into bed, and then I pull out my phone to read. And because I had the post-it note, I remembered that I needed to write some shit down on my calendar, so I got up and I wrote the stuff on my calendar and then tucked myself back into bed to read. But have fun asking mom and dad. I hope that goes well. In your eyes. Okay. Line art. You can dance with your honey if you think it's funny. This is my favorite brush. She would do literally no wrong. Gonna little lady. Gonna slow down, girl. Cool it, girl. Drawing hard. To be searching for that kind of fun. I think I'm gonna do separate line art for the glass in particular. Just because it'll be easier to change the color of. Or like make it less um uh what's the word? I forgot what I was saying. Point is, the glass will be done on a different layer. Better cool it, girl. Jeez. Forgot to post my TikTok again, which pisses me off. I'm not super upset about it because it's kind of shitty. It's me drawing popcorn. There was a brief time there for a minute where I had been doing my warm-ups off stream, which I didn't hate doing. Um it was fine. I one of my best warm-ups that I did was off stream. I it just became very difficult to get done off stream cuz I fucking didn't ever do them. Um And then luckily I stopped posting TikTok, so at a certain point it didn't really matter. Oof, that was a clean one. Um, but luckily we're back and we're doing the warm-ups on stream again. And I like the way we're doing them now better anyway. Cuz it ties in with my sketchbook really nicely. Which I have to catch up on. I it's been a weird week. Not that it was like super like shitty or anything. I'm just tired is mostly the problem. My first 2 days on my warm up, I'm sorry, not my warm up, excuse me. On my sketchbook went really great. The um uh I had I've started letting God take instead of letting Jesus take the wheel, I've started planning them first. Um I wish I had time to plan them um uh on Sundays, but I fuck myself over by getting distracted all the damn time, so I don't ever finish my brainstorming at like full capacity. Um sorry, hold on. Okay. Um what the fuck was I saying? See? Okay. That's why I shouldn't do the shit like that. um the blah, 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 warm okay, right. I that's okay, Kendrick. I don't really want to listen to this. Thanks. No, no. That's good. Um I um oh, right. I have big long chore lists or whatever that I have myself do on Sundays, which is great to a degree. Like I get a lot done on Sundays and it's incentivized me to avoid homework at least one day of the week. Avoid homework and get it done before Sunday. So if everything is in an online class is due Sunday, I can't I have to have it done before Sunday. Otherwise it fucks up my chore schedule. Um so the the list is growing ever longer though. Like I edit TikToks and um um I've started keeping track of my social media. Like normally the only like analytical stuff that I do was for Twitch specifically. Like I'd keep tabs on like what followers I got when, what I like what went successful, what didn't, blah blah blah, so I can improve and whatnot. Um and it helps me keep track of when um shit. I forgot completely what I was talking about. Sorry, I'm talking to my dad. Um oh yeah, my improvement and stuff. My chores. um my so I only it helped me keep track of when I needed to be ready for like the treat streams that we do. Um and the more aware I am of that, the more I can like prepare. So if I need to buy a costume or whatever, I'll have time to do that. And remind myself of like when I need the poster done and blah blah blah. But with um um with that on top of like editing TikToks and making sure I get the schedule out on time, and I do like less Twitch related stuff as well. And by less I mean it's not at all Twitch related. It's like clean the bathroom. So like actual regular person shit and not mentally ill shit. Um but I have to get all of that done, and I have to cook cuz I stop. Stop. Stop saving. Let me go. Okay, thank you. Um but with everything on top of everything else, it's just a lot to do. So, adding another thing to do sounds fucking awful. I'll probably do whatever I said I was going to do because I don't remember why I was talking about this. Um, but I'll probably do it anyway. Because Sunday's kind of the only day that I got. I technically have other days too, but they end up being homework days, and I can't really do anything about that at this stage. I'd love to. I fucking hate homework. But if I don't get it done at work during the week, I have to do it Friday and Saturday. And I have a bunch of like doctor's appointments and shit coming up and all this other slop, and it's like, ugh. Um I have to get lab work done or some shit. It's it's my bad. Like I was like, yeah, I should probably do the lab work or whatever. Um cuz I don't want to find out that I've got like some crazy shit like cancer or whatever. Not that I think I do, but I'd really rather not find that out and have it be like, well, if you had done the lab sooner. I might just be paranoid, but that's okay. That's I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with that. That's my cross to bear. Um bah. tonight. I'll be... What did I say I was gonna add? I really don't remember. This is calling 8 a.m. I'm dying. I'm dying. The thought of calling someone that early kind of makes me want to kill myself. But you are so brave and strong and sexy and cool for being able to do that. I'm gonna be a low-key bitch call right when it opens because school work. When so it opens right at 8. I mean, I'm sure if they don't answer and you're like, "Hey, job, I have to make this call. Can you please handle this while I do?" Um, it's, you don't need. I mean, you don't need to be anywhere. Um, is it really that dire? Can I not fucking handle life without you at 9 a.m. on a fucking Friday? Well, I do need to be there. Boo! Boo! Just that one kid. Oh. I mortal enemies. Me and that kid. Just because it's so inconvenient. It's not even his fault. No, I mean like nobody else was able to be with him at that time. I have lost the capacity to care about other people's timetables. Only yours. Sorry. Opinion null. We aren't related. Happy to help. It's the least I could do. This obviously really spoils. No. Oh wait, it doesn't even matter. It matters to me though. Stop. Let me go. Bad mood. Oh, but white. Oh, just like, oh, where white is where we draw the line. It's not. La 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 la. ENCHOLY. That's me. MELENCHOLY. That's me. The thumb is broken. Don't tell anyone. P. Speaking of money, need to get more sea creatures. So, oh, congratulations. Is that your biggest loan? Is this Party Monsters? I'm kind of sick of the song. It's the one to get the attic. Oh. So not your last one. I actually don't listen to this one. Sorry, buddy. This is good. You are the only person I know, as of right now, to pay off that goofy like 1248. What? Really? So so the next one up, right? Up from the attic or the basement, or I'm confused. I never did that. Oh. I like to own things. It's my favorite activity on Animal Crossing. Build, own things. I love to own things. Stubbornness and pride. Nothing left of grain. Send my sword, I send my sword. Thus saith the Lord. Why must you call down another blow? Let my people go. Thus saith the Lord. He who I call brother, how could you have come to hate me so? Is this what you wanted? And let my heart be hardened, and never mind how high the cost may grow. This will still be so. I will never let your people go. There's one after you get the basement. You can customize your house for free every day, and like I don't know, have the most amount of storage. And you pay this shit. I was like, what? Hey, it's not my fault. I thought that's what everybody did. I guess I'm finding out just now that that's not the case. I'm just a little guy. Can you? There we go. Everything that I want. Every day of the week. Oh. Finding out that I don't like Animal Crossing has been a harrowing journey for me. Um, because I feel like I'm supposed to like it. Um, I but I don't. I feel like bad about it. Um, which doesn't feel fair. Uh, like who gives a fuck if I like a video game or not? But it just feels like I should like it, you know? But I don't. I'm still coming to terms. the month, every day of the week. Apparently the older games are supposed to be better. Like the villagers are like they've got more personality. I mean, like maybe just like certain parts, but they aren't the main part of the game. Like all it is, I admit, it's the fact I don't mind the decorating. I like decorating. What I don't like is that I have to grind to get all of the stuff to decorate with. When I was playing your uh Happy Home Paradise to do one of your houses, I had a nice time. It was just I got a little tired of it after a certain point. I think, or I got frustrated trying to figure out the house that I was working on. One of the houses I had a really good time with, but one of the houses I did, I think, was like black and white, and I was like, this is stupid as shit. But then another one, it was like Fairy Garden Amusement Park, and I was like, yo, this is fun. I could play this all the time. Because all the stuff is already there for me, and I don't have to worry about paying for it um or anything. It's just there, and I'm free to use it if I desire. Fuck off, I don't want to cut the layer, thank you. But in the main game, it's like, Jesus Christ, man. And it's hard for me to imagine what specifically I want to do. Like it's like too much space on the island, and at the same time not enough space. Because I'll get ambitious and I'll be like, I want to put this on the island and this on the island and this on the island. And then I start doing it and I'm like, okay, I don't have enough room for all of this. But when it's all undone, I feel like I have too much room or whatever. I would like to eventually finish my island. It's just a little overwhelming. I think especially on stream, I was like, ugh, this shit fucking sucks. I have to kill myself immediately. Because I had to be entertaining on top of it. I don't think I've sweared more than while playing, Animal Crossing. I was like, you son of a bitch, horse slut, bitch, cocksucker, the whole time I was playing. And I feel like you're not supposed to be like that, playing this game in particular. A nice nod on stream feels wise. Stop loading, I'm trying to fucking draw here. Um. Huh? What did you say? Wake up. Can't, sorry. This is all. I don't wanna cry anymore. God. Thank God I don't have work tomorrow. I have to decide if I'm gonna get my lab work done tomorrow or not. I don't really fucking feel like it. Admittedly. Um, I also have a lot of homework to do, and it just feels like it'd be a waste of time. Especially if because I went to the doctor last Friday, I think. And then they told me to get the lab work done during that appointment, um, but the rest of the day I was wildly unproductive on my homework. And I've been getting increasingly distracted. Fucking love this song. Um, but I've been getting increasingly distracted because I'm writing now, which is bad. I mean, it's great. I'm glad I'm having a good time and everything, but like, please fucking focus for 2 goddamn seconds. You're in 3 double speed summer classes. Ah, sit your ass down and work on the fucking assignments, please. I have my dickhead piece of shit cocksucking uh political science teacher. Um he graded my writing assignment number 3. And you'd think that's a good thing, right? No, actually, because when he grades it, he leaves a comment on it, which means I have more work to do. And he graded my writing assignment 3 and left another comment on my writing assignment 2, which I turned in last fucking week. My writing assignment 1, him and I had done the comment section of the assignment in like 2 to 3 days, where I had responded pretty quickly after he had sent something, and then he would take longer than I did cuz I'm on my computer all the damn time. And since he's just asking questions, it was kind of nothing burger. Um, so I just like whip a response up and then send it his way. Um, but this time, instead of finishing it in 2 to 3 days, where I'm responding very quickly and consistently, and so is he to a degree, this time during writing assignment 2, he's taking fucking forever to respond. So writing assignment 2 is overlapping with writing assignment 3 because he fucking took so long. And again, the comments aren't a super huge deal. It just sucks that I have another like thing on my plate because he decided to grade them at the same time. Well, not grade, because he graded the writing assignment 2 already, and every time I respond he adds more points. So he's grading it as we go. But yeah, I agree. Pick up the fucking pace. I'm sick of this shit. Um I might have to put this someplace. The water. I want to put this on loop, but we're on stream, and I feel like that's illegal. Create playlist. Creatures. This is my 69th playlist. That's really funny. Let me add a description. Happy 69th playlist. Down at the bottom. And it's just one song on it. That's so funny. One of my assignments for environmental issues, and while I am enjoying the class and I'm like, wow, this is so interesting, and I'm learning so much about the environment, etc., etc. One of the assignments is we have to keep track of everything we throw away for 2 days. And now I don't think I throw away a whole lot on the average day. Especially now that I've started taking the class, I've paid more attention to like when I choose to use paper towels in the bathroom at work. I've stopped doing that as much. Sometimes I forget. Oh shit, happy 905 everybody. Hi Naj. Thank you for your happy 905. It's appreciated as always. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for your happy 905 as well. Just oh, here, brother. I am also sleepy. If that helps. But I've been more like environmentally conscious ever since starting to take the class. But 2 days to think about what I'm throwing away, I'm gonna forget, first of all. And second of all, the fact that the assignment is gonna take that fucking long, I could just lie. But I feel like that's kind of hard to lie about. Where am I going? Stop that. Oh, it's the text. Huh. Didn't realize I could do that. I meant to press R for rotate. Oh fuck, I have to run an ad. I forgot. Like as soon as 9:05 was over, I had to run an ad. I'll be right back. Everybody sit tight during the ad. I'm gonna get some ice from my water bottle. That'll be fun for me. Everybody sit tight. Hello, I'm back now. Hello. Fucking Zester. Join me and not call me after. Thank you. It's good to be back. I'm humanity. I'm humanity. Craving humanity. I'm thinking I might start stamping the back of the page. Because I got a bunch of stamping stuff or fucking whatever. Sorry, I got distracted by sketchbook. I was closing all my Firefox tabs. And my art journal was still open. But the uh I've been drawing covering the corner, where I would typically draw, or I'm sorry, where I'd typically stamp the date. But if I'm, uh, shit. But if I'm drawing where the corner is at, I can't stamp there. I've been... This week's sketchbook has been going good, and I'm really psyched about it. Cause the first couple weeks have been pretty shitty. Like, don't get me wrong, I didn't fucking touch it today, and I sure as shit didn't touch it yesterday. But Monday and Tuesday went great. I, uh, I've been brainstorming, so what I do is oh yeah, this is what I was fucking talking about earlier! Life is worth living, I think, actually, when I remember things, and no other time. But I was talking about how I have a lot of stuff to do on Sundays, and yeah, but I was talking about how I have a lot to do on Sundays, and how I've added not only, the, uh, analysis for all of my posting stuff, but also planning out my sketchbook stuff for the week. I don't touch sketchbooks on Sunday. I feel like it's fair to have a bit of a reset day and a bit of a break. Not that it fucking matters. I don't deserve one as of yet because my ass doesn't draw every day. But shh, we don't need to tell myself that yet. Okay? Let's keep it between you and me. The brainstorming part goes on Sunday still, even if I'm not drawing, because I have a journal where I analyze how well each drawing went and what I learned from the drawing. I give myself compliments, and I also give myself critiques. To determine what I could improve on and what went well. And I feel like self-reflection is something that is good to do. And it's something that I think everyone does by default, but writing it down certainly never hurt anybody. So that is what I'm doing. And so a lot of my critiques are, please fucking sit down and do it, unfortunately, because I'm really bad about it, especially when I had a long ass day and I'm tired as shit and I'm expecting myself to come home and draw. Like, that's fine. Sorry, Rover, forgot it's your fuck ass birthday. Yeah, and it's not like I've been necessarily having really horrendous work days or anything. It's just that I'm tired and I don't want to do it. Wednesday was particularly bad. I don't remember why specifically it was tiring. It just was. And then today I didn't really have, oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. Wednesday wasn't tiring. I just had shit to do, and it wasn't even shit I had to do. Owen wanted me to do his birthday cards with him or whatever, and so I tried. But he did them himself, and so I just had to do all the boring parts, which was get it formatted to be able to print them out. And so that's what I did, is I stayed up and made sure he got them printed. Which is fine, and I'm happy to help, but fucking goddamn. But by the time I was done with that, I was frustrated. Cause I didn't want to do that. Believe it or not. I um I don't know, it was just frustrating. I was tired from the day, and instead of being in my room by myself, I spent a lot of the time upstairs. Which is fine. But I was tired. And then today I didn't touch it cuz today I was tired. going all the way. Um, but I did anyway do, because, okay, point is, on Sundays, I do the brainstorming part of the process on in text form, where I'll brainstorm what I want to draw that week, but it'll all be text and not any actual visual ideas. And so I'll like write down just a general blip about the direction I could take it, and then what specifically I'd like to focus on while doing it. So, for example, Monday was a fruit like contour line study thing. So that's exactly what I did. I took oranges and I did a contour line study. And then Tuesday, I told myself I wanted to do a portrait. And I only wanted to use hatching, no cross. Just hatching, and see if I could get it to look kinda 3D. It didn't go the way I wanted it to. I definitely didn't listen to myself in regards to the hatching that I was referring to, because there are these really beautiful portraits that I see on Pinterest all the time, that that I really admire and would like to be able to do, and they've either got like a lot of hatching or cross hatching involved. Glass. But doing them is kind of hard for me, so I'm like, bleh. I just need to sit down and practice is the reality. So I told myself I'd do a portrait in that style, except I fucking didn't. What did I say? What are you apologizing for? I forgot already. Sorry, I love you. That is some crisp water. That is what we like to hear / drink. Oh, yeah. That's my problem with a lot of things. I just need to sit down and fucking do it. The thing is that even when I sit down and do it, it's a 50-50 shot that I listen to myself specifically. No thank you, the Bee Gees. But because instead of doing that style of portrait, I just did hatching, and it wasn't exactly what I was talking about. I feel like if I had pulled up a reference picture, I probably would have been more inclined to do specifically what I was talking about. But I didn't have my laptop on me because it's been sitting out in the living room because I've been writing, which of course affects everything else that I do. So it didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted to. However, even if it didn't, so this is what happened with my warm up on Monday as well, where I didn't intend for it to look the way that it did, but it didn't look bad. It wasn't what I had hoped I'd get out of it, but it wasn't horrendous or ugly. It was just I wasn't doing what I was supposed to. Is all. It looks great, and I even could go as far as to say that I liked the way the warm up turned out on Monday. But it just wasn't what I meant. Same with the portrait that I ended up doing on Tuesday. It wasn't what I had intended, but I actually think it's really fucking cool. I told myself, I was like, okay, let's do a portrait and let's do Jimmy as a treat. Because it's been a minute since you've drawn anything bully related, and a lot of my Tumblr followers seem to like that kind of thing. Like I get a lot of uh people who enjoy the bully poster. So I figured I'd throw them a bone and do actual fan art. Um, and not a stream announcement poster. Um, and so it's literally just Jimmy, and he's just fucking standing there. But I am actually a huge fucking fan of how it turned out. Because what I ended up doing is at first it was just lines, and it was kind of boring. Because it didn't have any background, so it was a very flat low contrast drawing. And I was like, I have to spice this up. I have to add a background. So the next morning, I had woken up and started working on it. Um oh my god, it's getting really fucking hot in here. I'm gonna turn my fan toward me. Hold on. Fucking dying, man. But anyway, I had um gotten up that morning and added a background, and I decided that I was going to do a um just like a black background and then maybe add some symbols or whatever to it. Um but as I was working on it, I was like, "Oh, you know what would be cute?" And what reminds me of Bully is the flower element of it. Like he goes and picks flowers for all the girls or whatever in front of the girls' dorm. And those flowers always remind me of like lilies or azaleas. I'm not really sure what flower they're actually going for, but they remind me of azaleas. So I'm just like, oh, azaleas. And that's one of my favorite flowers. So I decided to draw azaleas in white on the black background. Um, and fuck you, it looks so awesome. It's unfortunately really intense. Like there's not a lot of room to breathe for Jimmy. Um as a result of me adding such an intense background. I didn't mean for it to be that intense, but I have a lot of trouble, and this is something that I need to get better at. But I have a lot of trouble leaving white space or black space. Just any blank unused area is like there could be something here. No, there doesn't have to be anything there. Not many people know this. But you can fucking leave it blank. It's really okay. It's just using your space efficiently to the point where those blank areas don't feel like white space and they feel like they need to be there. Um so that's what I need to learn is to use my space effectively. And I feel like I am learning how to do that thanks to all the positive negative space weeks I've been doing as a result of me desperately. Oh, I wasn't on my eraser, so what the fuck? Um but I was trying to do a bunch of positive negative spaces weeks cuz I fucking wanted to finish my two things. The Kiryu and the um shadowy woman. Um who is my OC. But no one knows my OCs, so why would I run around saying this is who this is? Shut the fuck up, man. No one cares. Um so I just didn't tag it like that. Or tell anyone who she was. Maybe someday I can. I found these really cool um uh it was this really cool OC comic set that someone had done, and it was like the um it was just like small little blurbs, like short little stories. Like one girl had a crush on a guy, and so she's like a freshman, and he's like a senior or something like that, and she has crushes on him, and she's like going um out with him and like accepting rides from him and stuff like that. And this is affecting that character's sister in a negative way, like she needs to be picked up or something like that, or I'm sorry, she's on the bus and the sister isn't there, and so like it's so she's like worried about her sister cuz the sister didn't tell her where she was, that she had accepted a ride from this guy. And people are like warning her that he's bad news, blah blah blah. And in the background, there was no like end to the story because they were just like quick little, like sort of like character introductory things. Um, but in the background there are like murders happening. Um, and so like there's a criminal on the loose or whatever. And I think small little comics like that are really cool where you can kind of like get to know the characters, but it's like nothing crazy. Um I don't think I saved it anywhere, and I don't think I liked it either, which is kind of disappointing considering I'm fucking raving about it now. Um but the idea is really cool, and I would like to do stuff like that, but every time I sit down and I'm like, I'm gonna think of a comic, I take it way out of fucking proportion. I'm like, yep, it's time to write a 50-page full comic book length comic about my characters now. And I'm like writing a novel which was supposed to be like the script for the comic, and it's like, slow down, buddy, you're never gonna fucking finish that. And it's true, I never do. Every time I say some shit like that, um, I absolutely do not finish it. If you enough, it's why. Fuck 'em 'cause I miss you. It's funny because I keep saying I'm gonna talk about this, and then I fucking don't. Because I just remembered what I was supposed to say. The thing that I've tried to say at least 4 times this stream alone. Um, is it's bad. I'm it's a happy yap day, everyone. That's what I'm doing today. All day, I guess. I don't know. Um, but anyway, the point is what I was trying to say is lately for my sketchbooks is I do the brainstorming in text on Sunday or when I can. Hopefully Sunday. Sunday is the ideal. But due to the idea just being in text, there's not a lot for me to go off of. So when I look at the idea, if I didn't give myself like a very specific idea, I'm not going to know what to draw really because I didn't get specific enough with my idea. So I um um but I've been on top of the text style brainstorming. I've been drawing little thumbnails in my old sketchbook, which fucking fell apart. I had to hot glue it back together. It was awful. And so now it opens kind of shitty because it broke and I had to hot glue it. Um Hot glue was not the answer. I tried to use a glue stick. But that didn't fucking work. So hot glue it was. But I've been doing thumbnails in that sketchbook to kind of explore ideas for my sketchbook pages so I can be messier in that sketchbook and think on things before I go into the actual sketchbook and work on the actual real pieces. Um, Guaranteed what you need, you gotta try me. Um, but that's been going really great. Um, it turns out thinking about what you're gonna draw before you draw it is really helpful. Um, Dermatologists hate him. This one simple trick to try at home. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it sucks. Wait, thinking about things? Sorry, you know those ads. Um, wait, what sucks? I'm confused. I know what you need, you gotta try me. I'm gonna make this thinner. How do you think? Okay. Cool. Thank you for confirming. I actually love thinking. Cause I don't know. Cause the Jimmy portrait that I had done, I can just move this. Like, let's be honest, I don't need to reinvent the wheel here. Um but the Jimmy portrait that I had done, I feel benefited greatly from my um exploration before I started. I actually like the thumbnail I had done better just because of the way I had drawn Jimmy's face. I feel like is more akin to how I'd like to draw him consistently. But every time I draw Jimmy, it does in fact change because I don't have an appropriate um reference sheet because I'm a psycho and I need a reference sheet for fan art that I do. Cuz then it becomes more consistent and better. When I have a reference sheet for myself. Um like what did I do that for? I did my hair dumb. There was a certain show I had done it for a while back. I did it for Bully, like a few characters ended up getting a couple of busts. Um Petey changes every time I draw him. He is very difficult for me to pin down. Um yeah. Um there's like I did full body ones once. Maybe I'm being delusional, but it's it's always kind of fun to do that anyway, like make reference sheets for characters, like fan art. Like characters that already exist, cuz then you can have a better idea of how to consistently draw them in your style. Which is something I really enjoy. Um cuz if with the ability to draw um but this Herbalife. What the fuck was I saying? I don't remember. As is customary. Actually busy. Don't answer that either. Okay, thank you. Okay, she's done loading, thank God. I have stalled long enough. Anyway, I've yapped quite enough. How are you, chat? What are you up to? Dimension. work a little smarter. Play this song. And people on Twitter, ew, I'm way cooler than people on Twitter. Put that down. No, I'm just kidding. Hope Twitter is treating you well. I doubt it, but we can pretend. I hope you will. I hope you will. Thank you. I appreciate that. Your loyalty is much appreciated. Oh, good. I'm glad it's going okay. What? Nothing. Um, how are you, Nosh? Since you're here, what are you doing? I decided to stop fucking talking everyone's ear off for 3 seconds to talk to everyone else, to engage with my audience as the, all of the Twitch streamer advice articles would tell me to do. Take me anywhere. I hope you will. I hope you will. I hope you will. Even though I'm alive. No, what? It's the same shit. It's like add alerts. Engage with your audience. Blah blah blah. You know, it's pretty standard. Really no point in looking at it. You can. There's nothing stopping you. But I think I was looking up how I was looking up I think how many subs you'd need to have to get a payout every month. I was just curious. And then it took me to like advice on how to get subs. I was like, that's not what I'm fucking looking for. Don't tell me that horrible the payout information. I ended up just doing the math myself because none of the articles really told me. But let me redo the math because I don't remember it. Oh fuck, I forgot. I don't use Google anymore. I use the tree growing one, so typing in calculators. I didn't do the bit right. I got too excited. Okay. So a payout is 50. It's a minimum. So this would be a minimum, right? So to get a payout every month, so it's 250 divided by 250, I believe, which is how much money you in particular get from one sub. So 50 divided by 250 is 20. So you need 20 subs every month to get a one payout. Minimum of $50 per payout. So it's 20 subs. Is the math that the baby rudimentary math that I did. I don't know if it's correct necessarily, but wherever I found the numbers, it was like 250 for affiliates in particular. So that would be the most relevant information to you and I. No, it's not terrible. Unless you hate asking for money, like me, I fucking can't stand doing it. Now, I'm not gonna name names because I'm pretty decent buddies with this guy, but let's say I raid into someone occasionally. And I do that with a lot of people, so I feel like that's not gonna really narrow anything down. But I swear to God, every fucking time I raid into him, at some point he mentions how many viewers he has and how he needs to do better and get more followers. And it's like, okay, man, I'm thinking the same shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I run my Twitch stream like the fucking Navy. Okay? I I take this shit serious. I'm posting 3 times a day. I'm tagging all of that shit Twitch, even if it's not directly Twitch related, right? I am a fucking on that shit, right? But rarely am I going to mention how many followers I have or God fucking forbid sub count on my goddamn broadcast out loud to the people. I am a man by the people for the people. And typically, when I go into a Twitch stream, when I am the people in question, I don't want to fucking hear your complaining and bitching and whining about like how many subs and followers you have. I don't give a rat's ass if you lost 3 followers last night. Okay, maybe don't say that N word next time. That's probably your problem. And but when I'm by myself on my own, I am personally devastated if I lose 1 follower. But I'm not gonna say that shit, you know? For the game of find out how many people are in the stream when I'm rating out. That's so funny. I I have that shit on lock all the time. I am hyper aware of how many viewers I have, how many followers I have, mainly because it's all right here. I have a very particular setup, but also because I take note of it every stream. Um I get all the numbers and stuff. When I said I run it like the Navy, I'm fucking serious. I've got data. I could find out the average viewers on a weekly basis if I wanted to, or a monthly basis, cuz I have it all. I used to do it on paper. Here's one of them. Oh shit. Gord's downward spiral. This was the preparation for the week of January 9th through the 15th. We played Fallout 4 that Tuesday. We did art. Oh shit. I canceled a lot. I streamed once that week. That's bad. That's nasty. Okay, let's move on. We did the New York painting. We played Fallout 4. We painted again. And then we read Gord Vendome's Downward Spiral on Friday, baby. That's right. Bully Saturday was back. But yeah, I have all that information saved for every day starting in like November of like a couple years ago. Just cuz I think it's fun to see how far I've gotten from like a business standpoint. The numbers are interesting to me. But I do not like hearing about it live. Which is funny because I'm talking about it an awful lot. Oh shit, it's cooldown time. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Line art sure does take a long ass time. What did I have to do for a cooldown? I think... Oh shit. My likes! No. No. That's good. Thank you, The Weeknd. Ew. I understand what you mean, though. What did I say? Sorry. I have shifted gears harder than you could ever imagine. Okay. I decided to make this cooldown the hardest cooldown of all fucking time. Oh, that's good as hell. In pain. Again. Okay, anyway. Halo helmet. Again. In game, please. In the game. When you watch me sleep. Just in the game. Just in the fucking game. In peace. My body in these sheets. Pour out the gasoline. It don't mean much to me. This. Hopelessness. That's the fucking spirit, brother. Round we go. I don't like the Halo 5 armor. I think it's fucking ugly. Anyway, cooldown. Unfortunately for me and everyone involved, I got red versus blue, which is just fucking Halo. Sheets and pour out the gasoline. It don't mean much to me. I shouldn't put this in here. Fuck off. New from clipboard. Thank you. Okay. I've been meaning to get better. So there's this thing I've noticed. Whenever people offer commissions, typically they will they'll like add like lines in the sand that they don't like, things that they can't draw, right? And so let's see here. That's good. And like 9 times out of 10, the people that the the people that I see will typically say that they can't draw mech, like mecha stuff or whatever, which sucks. That so few people are able to draw that kind of thing. So I've been meaning to get better at it. This is good. So I can crush the competition. Hypothetical competition, of course, because I'm fucking delusional. But that is okay. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I have really bitten off more than I can chew here, but that's okay. Let's not think on that too much. Wait. But I feel like the Halo armor is like a good place for me to start emotionally getting used, because it's also highly detailed, so I feel like that's a good um way to kind of learn to do more highly detailed pieces. Um Especially once you get to the point where you can uh do detail without thinking about it at all, and you can just whip it together and be done. Um I used to fucking rock at the Halo helmets. And by rock I mean I could do them and it wasn't as bad um as it is now, but it sucks right now. I'm gonna kill myself. Halo helmet hard. But I also just kind of like made up the details. I'd kind of like fill in the blanks. Just cheating. That's kind of what you're supposed to do anyway. Oh god, imagine drawing it at a different angle. Like, that's fucking crazy. Why would you say that to me? You run away. We'll never go. The sunset will stay. Because I always forget they're still, like, supposed to be head-shaped. They always look very circular to me. That's not true. A human head could fit in one of these. I just forget. I forgot. Okay. The reference I've received is kind of dog shit, so. Want want. Oh no. I could do the armor pretty decently too, but I am not so sure. I don't want to die. I don't want to live the times I don't want to go. These used to kind of be shaped like that. Then the upper arm piece was whatever God willed, and then this part was fine. Bigger. My references! Come back! Passion, pain, desire, just like my big bro. So never set it all instead of setting slow. In. Then it kind of dips back out. I drew Tucker holding an energy sword a very long time ago. So time is a flat circle, as always. Always a big fan. Wish. Needs to be flatter, I think. No. Myself kind of attitude. Yeah, like damn, she the one, like damn, she the one. Shit in the mirror, like yeah, I'm in love, 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 love. Ooh, the angle of the helmet that I need. Let's go. You're gonna marry me one day. By yourself. I've only got 2 minutes. Pray for me. I forgot about the little black space in the helmet. Mirror like damn, she the one. Like damn, she the one. In the mirror, like yeah, I'm in love, 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 love. Like yeah, I'm in love. Oh shit, it's 10. Shh! It still cut the music. I'm so quick with it too. It's kind of unfair. Kind of a bump up divot here. I'll come back to this another time. I feel like that's fair. It is certainly quiet. No, 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 no. No, thank you. Oh, it's like, what the fuck is this? Because I can't really hear it. My headphones are falling off. That's good. Okay. Editable. What is it? 5:30. 24. I just try to let the dog out that I'm watching, and she just her bed no getting up. So I guess we got that's so fucked up and evil, LMAO. Doggy, wake up, please. No, I'm gonna be that person. Don't trust in me. All I really wanna be is your boyfriend. Can't fight that. You know I'm coming right back. It all what you done before. They want is to be your boyfriend. 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 To find the right word. To find the right words. You prefer. Every time I fucking click out into my desktop, I get fucking jump scared. Oh shit! Bully guy is back on. Do you want to go hang out with him? I think it's old week, isn't it? I really wanna be as your boyfriend. Can't fight that. You know I'm coming right back. Read all what you done before. The one is to be your. Oh hell yeah, we're going back. Boyfriend. I'm waiting here. Slumdog Millionaire. Okay. Anyway. I'll be here. Girl, I swear. Looking for a boyfriend. I see that. Okay, we're gonna hang out with that one guy we rated and he's playing bully still. Thank God. I I'm so envious. Thanks. I love to hang out too. It's my favorite activity. The camera angle is really dog shit. Robert, no, your birthday. Oh god, that's worse. Please be better. Okay, there. Now I don't have to like fucking anyway, I will see everybody tomorrow for Yakuza 0. I am having a mental health crisis. Cuz we're so close to being done and it's kind of freaking me the fuck out. So, um don't say anything and I'll show up. You have to trick me into coming back. But anyway, I will see everybody in Bo's stream if you so desire. If not, tomorrow for Yakuza 0. Godspeed out there. I love you.